Hey everyone, and welcome back to my little video series thingy, where I'm exploring areas you usually can't get to, or can only get to during like certain missions and stuff. Like in the very beginning, if you choose the Nomad beginning, I think it is, out this way, you start out here in the Badlands. But once you cross here in the very beginning with Jackie, you can never come back. There's a mod that opens it again, and there are ways to get there, but you normally can't come back. So that's the first area I explored, and then the second area that I explored was the Arasaka, like, hotel building kind of thing. When this was the building I wanted to explore instead of the other building. So, I'm gonna finally get to this one. I really love ray traced shadow, or not shadows, reflections and stuff. I love how light works. Either way, I do have some mods installed. Right now, I will be using a free fly mod and simple menu. And I've just come to the tower at a completely random point in the game. So, coming in the front door, there is an added mission giver from a mod. Can't even get past here. If I remember correctly, in the Corpo life path, whatever, this is where you start. So let's go in. Just kind of go through. I can hear people talking even though there's no one in here. This seems so empty without anyone in here. I never noticed that before either. It's 2077 though. Okay, 6 is, yeah. For some reason my brain was saying 6 was after 7. So, it's the main floor, can't go in there, can't go through that door or that one up here. I believe normally you get through the building with the elevators, which are currently blocked. And I don't have the shard anymore. This door's open though. Where does this go? This probably goes to... oh, a bathroom. I was thinking staircase or something because of how it looks on the mini-map, but there's not really anything special in here. It's an employee number. I don't know if that's the same thing that shows up when you're actually playing. You see the LOD of it changing. Either way, so I would assume this is, or would be, another bathroom. Okay. So, I'm going to go down first. Just start off as low as we can. So that's an elevator shaft that goes down for some reason. It doesn't really go anywhere, but the elevator shaft goes down. And then it's all just open space other than what's strictly below. So if we were to take these elevators instead, can I actually take this elevator? It's doing something. Access denied. Access denied. It seems like it did call the elevator. Yeah, there is actually an elevator here, but we can't use it. Because we can't use it at this point. So I'm just gonna go down this. And now we're in the net running area of Arasaka Tower, which is this lower area. This is just kind of up in the ceiling, I'm guessing. Yeah, we're just up in the ceiling up here. So, let's go down here. Back to the elevator, wherever it went. Right there. Yep, right there. Around the corner, over through here. Security checkpoint scan in progress. Interesting. I'm not sure if you come through here at the beginning, or if you can at the beginning, or as one of the endings, because I'm pretty sure I've never been through here in normal gameplay. Excuse me, in normal gameplay. Yeah, it's not like it's gonna come again. There's food just laying on the floor, there's a server rack or something, probably a security room. Some more security stuff. Come down here. Can't go through there. That's... yeah. Figure as much. In here. And this looks like... I have no idea what that's for. This is some kind of like kitchen area, but having the back of it lit up like that's really weird and blinding. And then this is probably just a control room for down there. That's interesting. Is there anything special on this computer? Diagnostics. Your soul. Floor plan. And then air conditioner, TVs, and doors. Let's open these doors. I'll leave those, and I don't even know where that is. This just leads into this room. I want to try and go level by level as I can. And this would be somewhere that they would bring in cargo and stuff and send cargo back out. That's just some materials, yeah. AC probably has something to do with this area. That drops down there. So you definitely do have some proper gameplay through here, but like I said, I've never actually been in here in normal gameplay. So this normal stuff isn't going to be all that amazing or hidden, whatever. But there are a couple things that I think we'll get to. So now we kind of have to go down here. And an airway. This is definitely one of those areas with the option of going stealth when you do. I'm pretty sure the scene that shows Johnny Silverhands having his engram taken is in the bottom of this building, but it's a secluded room that you normally cannot access outside of that cutscene. So I will be showing that. What's in here? Looks like another control room with some like servers and stuff. There's some sound deadening on the wall, soundproofing, whatever you want to call it. Stuff I need to get. It's a van. Can we drive the van? Ooh, we can drive the van down. It's kind of cool. I wasn't expecting to be able to drive it here. We, of course, can't go far.
The fuck was that?
It's kind of cool. Like I said, I do have some mods installed, like the, I forget what it's called at the moment, but it allows Johnny to spawn in as a messenger. I think it's called the messenger. I would list all the mods I'm using in the description, but I'm using way too many to list them all. So if there's one in particular that you notice, and you'd like to know what it is, give the timestamp of when it shows up, and I'll be able to reply with what it is. By the way, we are now in the actual net running area, so we've got the chairs, some kind of controls. Nothing too special. I don't want to spend too much time in this area because I can get to here normally. As I run into windows. We can get to here, but we can't get to there. What's here? Interesting. Okay. I see. If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure you do some kind of battle in here, depending on the ending you take. And there's graffiti in here. How are you supposed to get all the graffiti if there's one hidden in here? That's kind of messed up. Looking at the map, there's, yeah, not really anything else we can check out in here. We can go over here though, even though we're clearly not supposed to. What? This shows, on the minimap it shows something up there, like in front of us, but try to just go straight. It's not here. So whatever this room is, it's not even loaded in, except for when it's actually used in a cutscene or something. We'll check that out in a moment. It's weirdly shaped. That's really weird. We will check out this tunnel in a moment as well.
Customize your perfect child. Order your favorite pet animal. Biotechnica.
That is really weird. And then there's just the stuff sticking out through the top because of making down here. It's kind of interesting. What are those?
I think you felt it all. Empathy, your final destination for sensation.
I think that's pretty much it for this area. Especially with it all being locked off outside. What? He's like stuck in a vault animation. So back to the like cargo area. Oh, the door's opening. Just opened on its own. Okay. So that's where I was driving the van. Checked out in here already. Something down there. Checked out in there. So we go through here, and it's like a little checkpoint room kind of thing. Whoa! This is a manufacturing area, which again, you can likely access this during the morning. Just going based on what's around, like that ladder over there. Of course, you can get Arasaka stuff here. Doesn't look like there's anything super special. That just comes over here. Some kind of like office. More Arasaka gear. I'll probably go through it. Actually, this is the save that I'm currently playing through, so I'm going to take stuff. I wonder what ending this is from. Or if you can get to it in the beginning or what. I'm not sure if this is where you kill Adam Smasher or where you fight, what's her name? Songbird. Right, and then this is just back up here. So kind of like power room or server room or something. Looks like a secretary desk of some kind. Ooh. It's like Skippy, but not Skippy. And then this is a storage room. Did the door open? Yes, the door opened. Okay. And then back there. So I'm going to go over here. That is the tunnel we will be getting to in a minute. Too. Yeah. We'll be getting to that in a moment. What else? Man, that's bright. Let's go back over here. It's the elevators, that's just out. Alright, I guess it's time to go down there. So, I will do that. This is some kind of like old, not old, but it looks like a parking garage. Supports for the building. There's another section. Nothing too remarkable up here. Also, I have the flashlight mod installed, obviously. What's that? Interesting. Okay, so that's probably how you would normally get down or up. This side over here. That's just weird. I wonder if this is from Johnny before. also all this weird floating stuff. Cyber encabulator. Okay then. Something tells me I'm not supposed to be in this area. Especially with it all just being kinda weird and thrown together. But if we follow it this way, we will end up on the edge of the city. So I will show that really quick. There's stuff just sticking out everywhere. This isn't even loaded in properly. This is probably like the other Arasaka building, where the Netrunner room, like security room, isn't actually loaded until after, during and after you do the quest that requires it. So that's probably got a room there. And then here it's actually open like this. Which gives me Portal 2 vibes. And then if we follow this all the way, it will go, like I said, out of the city. There's nothing really up here. Kind of interesting though. Tools and stuff. It's like they're in the middle of building it, but it's also abandoned. It feels really weird. Yeah, I was gonna check out that room too really quick. So before we continue down the tunnel, because I know where the tunnel goes, I want to see what this room is really quick. I think this is where they kill Johnny. Yes, this is where they kill Johnny. So in the cutscene at the beginning, when you're in his memory and they're ripping out his engram, this is where it is. So you can kind of see it from within the box that isolates it. It's a pretty thick box isolating it too. Like there's kind of 2 layers to it. Yeah, that's here. This is where he would be sitting roughly. Or in that chair, one of the 2.
Really? What now?
I forgot you could talk to her.
Oh. Leave me in peace.
And then out of the window is where you see the like explosion or something. But it's only loaded in during cutscene. So yeah, that's that. It's just this room built for that cutscene. So there's like not really anything. Oh. I didn't realize I'd be able to kill them. Either way, back to the tunnel. Which is up. There we go.
Heaven is for broods and
Where
squares.
exactly is the tunnel again? Here we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna fly through the tunnel. supports or something. Coming up to the end finally. Out in Rocky Ridge. Right. So yeah, we're now out here. Which you can kind of see on the map, but not really. Game crashed, so I gotta fly back again. And I've never noticed just how much there really is underneath the main area.
The NCPD advises those traveling beyond official police jurisdiction to wear bulletproof vests at all times.
Like, there are so many levels to this game. It's not just spread out across the map, but it's spread out vertically as well. There's so much to explore, and I think that's one reason I like this game so much, is compared to other games like it, it just feels so much more alive, I guess. There's so many more little details. It looks like we're coming up close, maybe not quite. What? Okay. I'm sure we've all seen this from the outside. But I didn't realize it goes down so far. By the way, another thing, there's a spot on the map where there is a spaceship super far out of bounds. I'm not sure if I put the clips into a gaming moments video or not yet. If I haven't, I will put the clip in. Might as well just put them in now while I'm flying there again. But I think it's the spaceship they use for the end of Phantom Liberty. Either way, I'm going to hurry up and get back to the end. Almost there. Alright, so we're back at the entrance to the tunnel. Or exit, whatever. I can't look up and down. Here we go. And there's just some garbage bins and building materials and stuff. Box lifty thingies, trusses. And then there's the main door. It is closed, you can tell because of the textures. It's just on the back of it, which you're not supposed to see, so it looks kind of weird. I can't walk through it, and I can scan it though. Reinforced titanium, impact resistance 140.32 kilojoules. Oops, wrong button. Go. And that's what it looks like. Outside, restricted area. Keep it. And then we're at this, like, construction site. I am going to change to city. Hopefully it works. Here we go. And yeah, we're just at this, like, weird looking kind of industrial area. And I've done all the beginning, the intros, but I haven't seen all the endings yet. So I'm not sure if we come here in an ending or not. Feel free to let me know, and oh, I'm carrying too much. Feel free to let me know in the comments if we do come here at all. There's no point in having that. Z. I'm forgetting the buttons at the moment. So that's the weapon I took inside. Outpost, guard shack kind of thing. There's a van just sitting out here that we cannot steal. I'm kind of surprised we can't steal that. I wonder if there's anything special about it. Can I open the back? Can't open the back. I can't. There was no hood. So that's the main like road going in. There's that. I'm not sure if that's a crane. It looks like some kind of gun, like a rail gun of some kind. Not a rail gun, but I don't know. That looks really weird. I wonder what that is. I will check that out in a moment. So there's nothing about that hole that's special. If we go over here, there is this building and some other stuff. Building materials, another one of those lifty thingies. This looks like it would be made up of separate rooms, but we can't see inside. Toilets. Generator or something. And then the roof is not on fire. Air ducting of some kind. It looks like each... No, they're all the same size, it's just these ones are placed into the roof, whereas that one's actually like on top of the roof. And then there's a couple more rooms just up top. And then you can see the road kind of going to where we're leaving from, but we will get to that in a moment. No. Yeah, we'll get to out there in a moment. I would like to check out inside here, which is just empty rooms, as I figured it would be. Yep. All empty rooms. Alright. Normal shipping containers with nothing in them. Same with these ones. Some guns and ammo. This is a helipad, or an AV pad as it's called in this, I guess, because they're AVs, aerial vehicles. I don't know, parking spot or loading bay or something. Another building with nothing in it. Fully laid out interior, but there's nothing in it. This looks like the same interior model, trailer model that they used for... What's his name with River's nephew? And then some kind of like main control area. See, if that was marked with yellow, it's fairly important. But it's all hidden out here, like... Not the greatest sniper rifle. But it's all just hidden out here. Like, if you don't do specifically the ending where you come through here, I'm assuming you do, you don't ever get to see any of this. Or read any of these notes, or anything. So that's it for that thing. There's nothing on top, and nothing on the bottom. Just some kind of like power room thingy. And then storage for like materials and stuff. And then cranes. And underneath, going where the door is. Absolutely nothing. It's just the ground. So that's it for this air. Water tower type things. This thing. What is it? Arosh, something DH0, DH0Z. It's got 8 tanks on the back. Some kind of piping or scaffolding up top, piping up front. There's, of course, nothing in it. What is this? It's like, it's really cool. But I have no idea what it's supposed to be or what it does. Nothing. Either way, out here we've got a shack of some kind, nothing in it. Doesn't even have a door. No. This doesn't even have a door. More shipping containers, nifty thingies. More materials and stuff over here. Another trailer that's empty. Oops. Garbage. And then we're also not that far out of the city, like we're a mile, not even. But because of the hills and stuff, you never actually get to see this in normal gameplay. Like, we're really close. But it's in this valley that's always got it covered up, and then I think that's supposed to be like the casino or something. Either way. We've got this crawler crane that we can scan. Night Corp, 7 metric tons. That can only lift 7 tons. I feel like that would be able to lift a lot more than 7 tons. Look at it, that's really weird. It's got 2 different types of tracks on it that are merged together. It's like it's 2 different vehicles inside each other. But it's not. That is really weird. Okay, the bridge. There's construction equipment on top. There's like wiring and stuff. Yeah, it's nothing of interest down here, it looks like. And then this is just all empty. This would be fun to drive around in. A perfect spot for a racetrack. Yeah. Figured as much. I'd like to see what that is over there. A couple more buildings, which likely have nothing in them. Nope. And then there's not even a road out to this point. And then we've got some kind of pipeline. We'll check this end out. I think it's just pipes running through. Yep. That's another thing. You would never actually see the pipes in here, but they modeled the pipes and the supports and everything all the way up along. You can see it in this section. I'm surprised they didn't end the pipes here. And then start them again down there, just because it's covered. And then that's all like broken and stuff. And that just kind of... Whoa. Okay, it ends here. I thought it would have ended a little sooner. I don't get why there's that texture under the whole map either. Where's that tower thing? This is just like a radio tower or something. Nothing really important. What is that? That's weird. Can I fall for a vehicle? Oops. Probably work better if I was under it. And it spawned on this side, because of course it is. Well, at least there's a hole. Okay, I want to see if I can get to that other tower that I saw. Oh, it's the Nomad camp. Okay. I wonder what this looks like before they move here. I will save after this when I'm done with the building. Get off the bike. I'll load a save after this and see what this looks like before they come here. Yeah, this is just the Nomad. Right, back to the actual building.
Reduced to ruins in 2020.
So I do know for sure that the... Ooh, that looks nice. I do know that the upper floors you do have access to in the corporal beginning. That's weird. Yeah, it repeats fairly often.
We believe in freedom.
Well then. And there we go, there's the rest of the building. Got that main area down there. And then you take the elevators up into the other stuff. This elevator, if I remember correctly, is a little weird. And there's this stuff over here. That's just kind of there. Which is really weird. It's like, why is this so long and weird? Other elevators. Here's one of the floors that you can be on. This looks like the floor that your office is on, actually. Not sure which office though. Can't remember. Such weird offices too. No, your office is one of these ones. I don't know if it's one of these ones specifically, but it's one of these rooms. Could even be over here for all I care. Anyway. And then Boss Man's room was right here. Nope. Normally it's a bit brighter when you come in here, but it doesn't even have a window. Looks like you're supposed to have a window, but it doesn't. Okay then. Nothing to really check out. There's stairs going into the floor. But yeah, you go in there and the corpo starts, so I'm not too worried about checking it out. I think we came from over here. So let's go through this door. This is the EV area. I think you leave from here. Get in an AV, and it comes out here, and you fly away. Over to Busy Wizzy's bar or whatever. I keep pressing shift to go faster, but shift isn't. So yeah, there's all that on that level. And then there's still quite a bit more. As you can see, like, there's a lot in this one building. And a lot of it I don't remember ever seeing in normal gameplay. Like this area. Oh, is this where you come through as Johnny? That would make sense. I'll definitely have to come through here in an earlier save before doing all of that. I'll use the save that I was using the last video, but yeah, you can run through all of here. Road and guy with the camera in gameplay. So I'm not going to do too much. This is like computer servers or something. I want to check out places I know you normally can't get to, and you can't get here normally, so. It's just usually you're fighting a ton of people. It's pretty brief because you're running through and trying not to die. This is the room where they're holding Alt Cunningham. Putting her in that chair. I should come through here before that quest, mission, whatever, and then again during it. But that'll take a bit of work to do, to go through during it again. So yeah, that's that room. You can check it out whenever. You just have to play through the game enough to get to that memory of Johnny's. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's just back to what it was. So let's go like this. Okay, that's the room with Alt. Just a big tall room. This is the area we fight through. This is... no idea what this is for. That's really weird that they'd have those panels there. They're lined up with these windows, but can't... maybe at some point you can kind of see through and it's supposed to look like windows, but not right now. And then, yeah, this is where you come in. Alright, let's go up another floor. Look at all of that. I'm pretty sure there's an ending or something that you do up there. This section, there's elevators. Assume that would be bathrooms. And then this hallway. Not a whole lot going on. To hear your soul. Is that a real tree or a hologram? That's weird. The tree is in a glass box. That actually looks really cool like this. It looks like a hologram. Yeah, it's kind of weird that there's a glass box around the tree like that. Nothing over there or over here. It should be, whoa, daylight out, not dark. So that's just kind of wall. Alright, let's go up. Yeah, it's in lockdown. So if I come through at a different time, it won't be. Based on this, I can tell you come through here at some point, but I'm not sure when. Probably a spawning zone. And then some of the back stuff. This looks like a control room or something of some kind. No idea what this is. Probably some kind of massive computer thing. Data storage. That's it for that room. Alright, let's go up some more. Bridge. Another glitchy thing like another one of these weird rooms. And that's about it for this level, it looks like. Yep. Great, I've got the hiccups. There's not really anything on this level. And then this level again. So I'll want to work your way through. Let's just go down. Whoa, that's a big drop. Down to the next one. On either side. Assuming nothing really here again. And then the same thing again. Same again. And yeah, it kind of just repeats itself coming up. And if we fly outside, we can tell that none of them, until we get to there, none of them are any different. It's all the same. I think that's the remote alters. Interesting. So it doesn't look like we can get to it. They all have this area behind them. Completely blocked off, basically nothing in here. The textures aren't even right. But all this stuff is in here. It's really weird. And I think it's telling me there's a friendly nearby? There's the green circle on the radar. Or is that? Oh, that's the mission person. I think I went through here already. Yep. I just think it's really weird that there's all of this unused space. Like, that's crazy. Top and then like indoor outdoor space. So we go through the one door, which finally leads to something, which is here. Boxes. Probably different, like meeting rooms or something. This would likely be a meeting room. And then I'm not sure what this would be. Just a relax room kind of thing. And then there's another elevator, which is also kind of weird. This elevator goes up into this area, which I have been in gameplay once, but I don't remember it. I think it was my first playthrough. And you have some kind of meeting here, and you gotta fight your way back out. So technically this is explorable in normal gameplay. See out through here, which is kind of cool. Only because the texture's messed up, but yeah. This is actually a pretty nice area, but it's inside a building, so what the hell. Then there's another opening over here. I think this is where you have them meeting in the game, like the normal mission. Here's that waterfall. With explosives around for some reason. This seems just so out of place. Lag. Why? Pretty cool looking. I didn't realize you could actually like run around through here and stuff. It's kind of cool. Feels like a jungle, but I'm inside a building. I wonder if there's anything hidden. Probably spend a while checking this out, but again, you can come here. Okay, so I'll try and not focus too much on this area. I don't know how much you could explore during the gameplay because you're supposed to be, you know, having a meeting and stuff, but that platform is just kind of floating there. Alrighty. Continuing upwards, there's the top. There's no actual like lights or anything, it just has a light source. So you can kind of see. And having it so tall adds to the feel and the atmosphere of the room, making it feel more normal and natural. Even though it's completely man-made. And then above that is all of this. See them? That's weird. Probably another room that only loads when it's actually needed. Upper atrium. I don't remember coming through here at any point. There's another elevator. Yeah, this building's huge. There's so much inside it. And one of the nice things about how games are made now, nowadays, is everything that's supposed to be in the tower is actually in the tower, rather than a separate cell or something. I must have gone through something, but I don't remember coming through here for anything. And then again, it's just kind of more floors of stuff. I can't see there being anyone dead. Unless they had stairs. This is probably more area. Explore normally. At least most of it. And for the most part, it all looks the same each level. Yeah. Pretty much all the same. So let's go up the next one, which is on the top of this. Or above this. Ooh, what's in here? Nothing. Except for 2 chairs. Unlisted levels. Well, there's a chip for something. And scan it. 2 chairs. So this is definitely used for something that loads in when on the mission. I wonder what this room is. If you let me know. Or if you know, let me know. Does anything happen when the elevator gets down? Nope. And that's a big room too. Like, that's surprising. I wonder what goes on in there. And there's still even more above us. That looks like it's just stuff from the floor below, yeah. So again, more elevator up to here. There is some more floating stuff. There's this elevator door, which I'm pretty sure this works. That one elevator shaft that I said is really weird, I'm pretty sure that's connected to it. But we'll come back to it in a moment. And there's this plant out here. Again, probably stuff that loads in when it's actually needed. And then we have another AV area that goes out this side. Yep, this side. You can see how high up we are now. And I'm pretty sure this level is mostly like the other ones. This elevator is only good for floors, I think. This elevator lines up with that door. Yes, okay. This elevator is actually accessible from that. That I know because I've explored this before already. But it was quite some time ago. Now, we are getting into somewhere that we see a few times, actually. Oops, where'd the flippin' door go? Here we go. And this is the, like, main office area. Similar to when you talk to Alt and so on. And then there's the office over here. Yep, Saburo's office. Great view. There's the casino. Can you see the entrance to the bottom from here? Not really, it's over there behind those buildings. But you can actually see in too, which is kind of weird. It's very rare in this game to be able to actually see in from the outside. Especially this high up. These are just kind of rooms. And then again, the main area. There is a few different versions of this room, which I will show at some point, hopefully in this video. That's really. What is this? Is this a special elevator shaft? It is. Interesting. I didn't know there was a hidden panel in here. Mikoshi. This goes to Mikoshi. Just down there. Oh, Okay. This room is where Makoshi's supposed to be. Okay, I see. That makes sense now. I don't think I've done the ending where I go to Makoshi. There's a lot that I still have to go and experience in this game. My current playthrough is just kind of for funsies. Not really focusing on any of the story or anything. So yeah, I think that's basically it for this floor. Back to AV area. But we can still keep going up a bit. Even up above his office, there's still more. There's all this,
Yes, I'm talking
which
to you. Are you getting what you want?
CEO
Let me
level.
guess.
See, I don't recognize this. There's another elevator that's not even real.
Begin your journey to the final frontier.
I can't remember if you ever... Okay, yeah, I think you might do another battle. Is this where you fight Adam? I think this is where you fight Adam Smash. At least I'm pretty sure I did at one point. Lights just kind of floating there. Whoa. CEO office. Gun you can't pick up. Can't even shoot it. I'm not sure what this is from either. If it's here, it's obviously used in the game at some point. But I'm just not sure. Then that elevator also likely doesn't go anywhere. So if I try and call it, yeah, nothing happens. Medical center. Where's the medical center? That is the slowest elevator ever. Is this a medical center? You could make the elevator go slower to make it seem like you're going further. Medical center. Interesting. Maybe it's a work in progress. And then there's another elevator on this side. Or probably once again, it only loads in when it's actually needed. Yeah. Other than this being used for the Atom Smashers fight almost at sight. I don't remember much of in here. And then we've got the roof and looks like the entry stuff. That was the office, I think. In here. Ooh, interesting. Oh. Well then. I've never noticed that before. There's another one over here. It's kind of cool. But there's like no way to actually get in here. To center, neutral. Purple Plaza A. Yeah, there's the office again. So let's go up a bit more. That's that center area again. Where's the... There it is. There's the staircase. And elevators. And some other stuff. Some more dead people. I think this bit here is all memory stuff, but I could be wrong. Here's another office. That's what I mean, like there's, even in this one building, there's different versions of this room. And I know this isn't the normal Arasaka office room thing. There's one, the wall's different, there's no elevators, we're up higher in the building, and it's not coming up telling me that it's his office. But we do something here with that, I'm assuming. If I remember correctly. And then there's the access stairs. It is so tightly packed up here. These stairs go outside to where you are in flashback. So yeah, I will definitely have to come back here before the flashback. But I'm pretty sure that's basically everything you can check out with this building. So yeah, I will load an earlier save and just come see if anything's different. There's also something else that I wanted to check out that is based on the one room that we keep seeing. I'm trying to find it again, but yeah, good luck with that. This one. There's another place that's similar to this that I want to find again and look at. So I will be back. Okay,
That
so
building-
10
like I was
casinos,
saying,
5 pools, top-end brain dance
to find this
equipment.
place that I'm talking about that the rooms look similar. Instead of Arasaka Tower, we're gonna come over to the chapel. This is where you start stuff for the Voodoo Boys. Okay. So there's the chapel. This is where you load in, and then there's Dogtown and Stadium. If we go down here, somewhere. Where is it? Down. Side note,
Could always be
there's
worse.
a little secret in here. Looks like a secret network that got fried. Which is pretty cool. There's tons of these. Tons of secrets like these around the map. There's a mod you can download to turn them into missions to bring you here, but anyway,
Like what I see, baby.
that's not what we're here for. We want to continue down from where we've been. So, starting from the fast travel point, I'm gonna go straight down.
I have no
While
reason to
looking
live.
at Dogtown. So there's that room I just showed you right there. that you can see underneath me is more blocking. Like in the buildings for certain rooms and stuff. You go in and look down, you'll see items start to spawn in. There's these shafts and whatnot. There's this floating rock, which is on all of them. Basically, it looks like it's 4 or 5 of almost the exact same room. There's this tunnel leading out, but I'm pretty sure none of them actually go out of the box. I'm just gonna fly around really quick and look. Oh, this one does come out. That's the one I was looking for. So there is this one that comes out, kind of. It's really weird. It's just kind of... It doesn't really come out, it's just weird like that. I don't know if that was intended or not, but as you can tell, it goes directly into one of the rooms. But none of the other ones extend outwards. So I'm going to start from this one, since it's kind of attached, kind of not. But either way, it's very similar to the other one, but the middle is all weird. These side rooms are very much normal, except there's clearly nothing in here. Just the hallway coming in. And then this. It's so weird. Then there's this bit over here. Whoa. The reflection makes that look really cool. There's this little bit over here. It's just the stairs. But they're all connected to each other from side to side. They're all pretty much the exact same, from what I can tell. That door doesn't want to open, but again, that's just a hallway. Another empty room. More nothingness. Some other hallway. Into an empty room. Stairs come up to here. And again, I think that goes back to the other one. Yeah. That's where it goes back and forth to that one. This one's a little bit more in depth. But basically, these three are the exact same. I believe the one we came down above was that one. So again, it's nothing really spectacular. They all look the same. But there's likely scripted events that go on here that are different for each one. And then you can come over to this one, and it finally is a tiny bit different in the sense that it's connected more. That panel must move or something. Or it's purposely blocked off. But either way, you can take either those or this way, to get into this one, and the lighting is still messed up. And it's still basically the exact same. It's not in Arasaka Tower. It's not really all that close to it, but it looks just like it. And I have no idea what this is for. I can't remember if you come here in a flashback. It probably has to do with one of the endings. And as I've said a few times, I haven't seen all of the endings. So yeah. There's another thing that I wanted to check out really quick, but it's not really part of this video. It's just nearby here, if I can remember correctly. There's another place that I'm pretty sure is or either a cutscene or something. Is that it over there? I'm going to turn up the flight speed really quick. There we go. So yeah, there's that. This just super tall area. Whoops. What's it doing? Excuse me. Whoa. I don't know what's happening now. Whoa, where am I? Okay, I am inside Dogtown. Just inside some building. Oh, this is where you go through when you're first coming in to Dogtown. Yep. Okay, so let's go back down here. Okay, so there's the building. Not the building, but the area that I was checking out. Again, loading. Every time it loads like that, it loads what buttons I was pushing. So yeah. If we look at it like this and go left, all that loads in. Which I think is from the beginning when you're first trying to get in. But that's not what I wanted to check out right. Maybe I should do this bit in the next video and show just the Arasaka building stuff. So there's this too. Tutorials. What? Okay, I'm going to finish off the Arasaka stuff. And then I will come back to here. That's the building from... Yeah, okay. I'm just moving super fast right now. I'm used to going so fast. So it's tutorial stuff again. I'm just gonna go up so I can see where I'm going. Yeah, I'm moving really fast. So yeah, for some reason there's stuff under here that... And it crashed. Yeah, there's those rooms under there for some reason too. I will now show the Arasaka building as early in the game as I can. So one moment. Okay. I need to turn the game volume down really quick. Look, McFuzz. That's my Elder Scrolls and D&D character. Either way, I am finally getting around to... That's still too loud. Finally getting around to finishing this video. It's literally been months since I started recording this, and I've even recorded other episodes of this little series, but I just kept getting sidetracked and distracted and blah blah blah. But either way, I don't think anything's really going to be different from before, but just in case, I loaded up a brand new save. Smoking in the boys' room? Girls' room? What is this? Motley Crew, help me out. Either way, but I started a brand new save, just quickly hit next, continue, blah blah blah, didn't worry about making the character or anything. So I could get into the tower the earliest you can see it. So I'm going to just no clip out to the front.
I'll be late.
Do out over here. Because normally we're not even supposed to be outside at this point yet. There's no traffic. Looks like, oh, there's could be some people slowly spawning in, which means traffic might slowly spawn in as well. Let's go a bit further away and take a quick look. Part of exploring out of bounds is not only just exploring the specific building, but what things are like outside when the game thinks you're supposed to be in said building. I will likely check out Ravi's apartment at the very end, but we can see there's still all the flying aerial vehicles, AVs. This is oddly one of my favorite spots in the city in the entire game because of like floating fish in this area. I just wish there was more grass. I prefer being out in the woods and stuff, but there's stuff like this that I just absolutely love. So either way, this is the front of the building before you really do anything. Here's the ruined bit of the old one, where you can go under and see all the broken stuff. Is there anything directly under here? There kind of is. What's in here? Got a box for atmosphere. Go down lower, and okay, it's just this weird like suspension area. This reminds me a lot of Portal 2 when you start going through the old test chambers. And then that's the one road that you can take in for the one ending, I believe. I mentioned that before in the other part of the video. I followed this road out, and I've come to realize that that's for one of the endings. One of which that I haven't done yet. Either way, let's go in the front door, and I'm just going to quickly go through. I doubt there's much different. That looks a bit different for some reason. I don't remember that being white. But that just could be an oversight on my behalf, or like an update or something, but yeah, I don't remember that being white. Let's go in the front door. It's actually telling us to go in this way too. That's a modded fixer, so we can just ignore them. Can't go in here. Either side, likely. Nope. So it's just like a normal... I was trying to scan the mech, but I couldn't. Because we don't have our scanning eyes yet. I can't like dash or anything either. To get around a lot faster, you can hit the dash button and then jump. And it'll give you a bit of a speed boost. And you can do it over and over again to get around faster, and the higher your...
Jesus, the Eurasian markets are going wild. Not to mention London, Zurich, Warsaw.
Yep. It's disintegrating.
Everyone's reacting to this leak. Markets down, arms transports stalled, ops in retreat. Months of work out the window.
If you want to listen to that, you can play through it.
Intel's in the grinder.
By the way, you can chain them together and get around pretty quickly. It wants me to use that elevator, but I'm going to check it over here really quick first. Yeah, there's nothing over here. As usual, Arasaka agents.
Get away from me.
Then the other staircase back down, and closed doors. Is there anything behind these doors? No. Back of an elevator shaft. Might just be like a maintenance room kind of thing. And then another empty room. Alright, let's check out this floor really quick. There's nothing there. You're not supposed to be up here and like see this stuff, so they only model what you would see from down below. Therefore, there's only like the bare minimums, what they need. My controls are being really weird right now. I also just updated the game to 2.12 or whatever it is, 2.21. And I had to update all the mods and stuff along with it, so I don't know if something messed up. Here's another kind of walkway that I never noticed before. It's interesting. There's little walkways like all the way up. This bit's cool too. A part of me really wants to see what happens to humanity in the future, how we end up, how our architect goes, what our art ends up looking like. But another part of me is terrified for what the future holds because humans and how crappy we are as a species. You can see this is just kind of stuck on there, coming out of the wall with nothing on it, so that you can have a bit of detail from the bottom. This room's pretty basic. You don't ever really see this room other than when you're leaving this place, I think. So let's go up to the ceiling. As usual, objects are usually a bit longer than they need to be, especially if they're reused over multiple areas. Interesting wall texture there. And the culling is making it a little hard to see. It looks like the tail of the fish is separate from the body. That's interesting. Yeah, we can see just how big this building is, how much there is inside it. This floor looks like it's already in lockdown. It is. Well, it might not be because it's an AV garage kind of thing. So it might not be in lockdown, this might just be how it looks. But I figured it'd be different colors if it wasn't, so... yeah, let's work through this floor really quick. It's just once I start going in a direction, it doesn't like changing directions while I'm flying, especially while I'm looking. It could also be an issue with my controller. So this is where all the offices and stuff are. There's nobody here. There's a burger or something in there, food. Got a bunch of mods installed, graphics mods, just general improvement mods. I think this is actually where his office is, where it wants me to go, but it hasn't loaded through all the proper triggers yet. Pretty sure this is Jenkins' office. So that's pretty cool. Can I... yes. I wish they would kind of fix the lighting in this though. I hate how new games do that. Older games, textures worked, or shadows, sorry, worked so much better. And like, TV screens and stuff worked so much better. They didn't have this weird ghosting, pixely weirdness. But you can also tell that it's because of a speed issue. My GPU probably can't render all the ray tracing fast enough. So it's just kind of rendering it as I can. Yeah, that's this room before we get into it. I will show it in a few minutes when we're actually supposed to go to it. I keep holding the right trigger to run. What was I just playing that used the right trigger to run? I think that might have been the Talos principle. I'm thinking of doing a playthrough of that the first one and then moving on to the second one. Because the first one is amazing. And I'd really like to check out the second one. Alright, so there's that one. Let's go back up to... up here. It's interesting. I wonder if that's just meant to look like outside while you're inside or something. Some kind of like storage room or something maybe. Like I said, I've been doing this kind of in chunks over the last few months. Like over the last year pretty much. So I can't remember exactly where I've been and what I've looked at and so on. This is where you come for that one mission as Johnny. And, oh, whatever. Even this part is a little different. It's not the lockdown lighting. It's not as red. I'm trying to find any, like, screens or something that'll say lockdown on them. Yeah, I think this is where you first come through to find, Yep, it is. I can't remember her name again. Alt. Cunningham. Cunningham? Is it Cunningham? I can't remember. Alt something. Yeah, it looks like it's just normal red lighting for server rooms. Did you know that red lighting is used in stuff like this and by the military on ships and in vehicles and stuff, and in photo development, because it has the shortest wavelength of all the other colors. Therefore, you can't see it from as far away, it doesn't emit as much light, and it doesn't affect things quite as much. And I think of all the colors when it comes to like LEDs and stuff, it requires the most resistance. Speaking of light, pink, kind of like that, pink doesn't actually exist. It's what humans perceive infrared and ultraviolet to be at certain amounts, but pink itself does not have its own wavelength. I think this is the room where you blow the door open. So yeah, it's all the same, just it doesn't have the specific like little bits of set dressing that kick in for the mission itself. You go from here. Go this way. No. I forget what that room's for. Oh, in here. This is where you find Alt. Right there. Last time I played through this, it glitched. And she was still kinda laying in the chair, but in the other part with Johnny. Like in the digital area in Mikoshi. So that's it for that floor, I think. This floor again, nothing is in the lockdown state. It's all just normal and there's no people, no nothing. Wow. I really gotta play through Deus Ex again. That's another game series I've been thinking of playing through, is the Deus Ex games. Deus Ex. You kinda see through? No, that's just reflection. Interesting. It looks like there was meant to be a window there at some point. It's because of some of these lines. But there isn't. What was that? Oh, interesting. See, I'm pretty sure I checked all this out before. Oh, this says lockdown. So even right at the very beginning, all this stuff here already says lockdown. And it's already got its red lighting and stuff, so it's kind of neat. But other than that, I don't see anything different. The main differences would be as you play through the game and hit different triggers and stuff to load different things for like set dressing and stuff. Like in the Arasaka hotel tower, I'm gonna call it. Oh, that's interesting. Look at all this stuff kind of like placed out of bounds. Here's the normal room here. I don't see any doorways. But there's all this stuff out of bounds, like it's a normal apartment. It's not laid out right. Like, that light's through the table and stuff, but it looks like they're holding stuff out here to either be teleported in at some point, or maybe the room loads in around it. Like I was saying with the other Arasaka building. The one where you steal the thingy over here, this building. The security room that you run the flathead through, the chair and TVs and stuff are there, but the room itself isn't. So I wonder when this loads in. Maybe I'll play around with some saves and check it out. After my current playthrough, I'm going to go through one more time on easy and literally check out everything. Yeah, I went through these already before, I think. These are just set dressing rooms that you don't really see inside of. It's still kind of neat to see them. There's just kind of one for each floor. Up here is... It's the part that you kind of walk through. I don't remember the significance of this area. Oh, right, okay. You work your way up and go out that way, I think. To kind of continue. It's kind of cool. I like how I found all that stuff there. That's why I want to go through and check out like every building, almost every single step of the way. Go through every building after every mission and just see what changes. And then above should be that enclosed atrium. Yep, you do a few missions in here. I already checked this out. Jungle within a building. See, this is one thing that I think is really cool about where we're getting with tech, is we could totally do this. And then you could use this room to like filter the air for the building and stuff, and so on and so forth. We've got all our fake lights and stuff. It's telling me the area is hostile even though it's not. But I really like this area. This is one of my most favorite areas in the game. I wish we could explore it better. And then there's just this opening to outside. You kind of see through it there. But on the inside you can see all the way out. And then that's an elevator, I think. Some more stuff just kind of stuck in limbo. It's probably a light. Some misty stuff for set dressing again. Here's even more stuff out of bounds. I might have checked this out already too. Again, there's probably a room or something that'll load in for that. And I'm pretty sure I checked out most of this already as well. Elevator door. I think this door was for Mikoshi. I don't really want to mess with anything at the moment. I want it all to work properly. This is just stuff sticking through from the lower floors. Yep. This building is massive. You could hide so much in a building like this. Like, it makes you wonder what's going on in real life when you see massive, massive buildings. Like, how do they fill it? It's not just entirely office stuff. Like, there's got to be more to it. I think you fight Atom Smasher here. It's just bits of the CEO level. 4 or whatever. This is like just office area with nice greenery around it. Again, I've shown this already. Maybe, is this Jenkins' office? And not the other one I was thinking of? Can't do anything with that gun. Elevator, and this is likely another elevator over here. Yes. Where do they go? This one doesn't go anywhere. And then this elevator... Where'd it go? This one also does not go anywhere. There's even plants out there. And then I think that's it. Alright, let's go talk to Jenkins really quick. Unlisted levels. Jungle. All the way back down. Oh, hi there.
Was a year of great change in our
Scripted
history.
people, I can't even...
The
There we
onset
go.
of American prohibition.
Alright, let's see
Saburo Arasaka enlisted
how
as a
far up we
pilot
go.
in the
I wish I had
D-5
something to, like,
the
see through the
Japanese
walls and
Imperial
stuff.
Navy. By the age of 23, he had already
Alright, so we're up onto
Militech hit 3 of ours.
this normal level.
Mr. Jenkins asked for you. He's in his office.
Yes, I know. So yeah, we're just up to kind of this first area. We don't really go through much. There's the main floor, and then just up here in the normal offices. Just that one AV area. This will actually be populated with people now. Yep.
Emergency protocols active. Systems
If I
secure.
came up before the elevator, I probably could have watched everyone like spawn in and stuff. And yeah, well, as I thought, this one's his
Please
office.
enter the antechamber.
And now it's a little different in here. The screen's actually going, and he's in here.
Please enter the antechamber.
Guess we have to scan.
Visitor authorization granted.
Are you online? Have a seat, V. Be right with you. We have to handle this voting issue before we lose our bases in the sea of clouds. They're about to begin. What's the situation?
Yep, just a screen.
Yeah, just as we thought.
Nothing going on underneath, really. Nothing going on above. It's kind of hard to see, anyways.
Have a seat, V. Be right with you. You know what to do. Start now.
It's done with the camera. Great.
Director Abernathy. A deep clean after the shit Frankfurt dumped on us. As we agreed, I got rid of the problem. We would have lost the license now.
Path of least resistance always. No nuance. As you. We're not done.
I hate that bitch. I always have.
Always. Me.
Before Night City, when she became
Stand here, I
director of
guess.
Spec Ops. And that... Now she's holding a gun to my head to make sure I don't try anything.
Now the building isn't even loading properly. That's what I mean. Like, it was loading
Divide and conquer.
normal before,
Effective strategy.
but now that we're supposed to be in that room looking at specific things, it's being kind of weird. And there's distant LOD traffic, but no, like, close-up traffic. Wow, that's actually a lot of the building missing.
You have to defend yourself.
You're
I'm gonna skip
Smacker
through this
once.
until he sends us to
Seems we see... Take this.
our office.
It's what I've collected over the past weeks. Biometrics. Use it and make sure. You said it.
What'll happen if I refuse?
Don't ask stupid questions. This isn't a request, V. We seem to understand. And for the
Yeah.
good in that, I have my... And don't...
Ah, yeah, this is when you get into AV and go to Izzy's, I think. So... That's, yep, there's AVs in here now. So I think that's all I'm really going to do here at the moment, because this is when we leave this time, so, there's not really anything else to check out. However, I will quickly go to Lizzie's just before we're supposed to, which I think is over here, and then the other place, which is right there. So this way. All right, one sec. Right, here's the mega building V lives in. This is the mansion you're supposed to have. Of course, nothing's really changed here. Or penthouse, not mansion, by the way. I wish they didn't cut this the way they did. I think you still have access to it in an ending, but you don't actually get to, like, use it as a home. And then this window? No. This one is not V's apartment. That's... Is that V's apartment? Hold on, where is second armament? There, around the stairs. This is V's apartment. Before anything's actually loaded in. That's interesting, because down here would be... And the other guy's apartment's not loaded up. Or is it? Okay, yeah, this is the other guy's apartment, and it's actually properly loaded in. V's apartment isn't. The fast travel point isn't even... Oh yeah, it is, okay. It's not active, but it's there. This is so weird. The little set dressing bits are here, but the stairs aren't even there. It's literally just the bare minimum for collision stuff, it looks like. Like, this right here is where that vending machine should be. And then the bathroom and stuff. Am I gonna fall? Yep. Ah. See, this is why I like to check out as much as I can. Because how else would I have known that it loads in like this when you come in at the very beginning? This room's fine. Use what? Smart frames. Oh, these are so you can put up pictures. That's cool. I really like that. I miss Test Drive Unlimited 2. How you could have your houses and then people could like come in and visit you and they'd see your pictures and stuff. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to play with that a bit more at some point. Let's go to Lizzie's bar really quick. Yeah, there's also not really... Oh, there's actually people here. That's interesting. Oh, death plane. I'll come back when I get to Lizzie's bar. Right behind the Arasaka tower. I know this is just black smoke emitting here. I wonder if I can get it to change to day using the one mod menu. Never seen in here before. There's another area that I still want to find for Johnny's flashbacks, especially the ones at the bar when he's doing concerts. There's an area that's loaded in the Badlands for them. But I want to see if I can find the proper counterpart for it within the city. Because it only makes sense that you'd be able to. But either way, almost at Lizzie's. Okay, here's the Lizzie's just before we're supposed to come here. Through this beginning choice, the corpo choice, you drop down on the roof in the AV and you talk to people. And then you go in through here and down the stairs. This is just normal hangout area. Nobody's here. This place is just empty. Why did I see... Huh. I just saw a text box from someone talking over here. I thought it was kind of weird. What's that? That's like a bridge support, just kind of randomly placed under Lizzie's. And then there's a big masking area down here. I can't really see anything. There's something way out that way. There's stuff over there. I'll change it to daytime in a few minutes and see what I can see. This is just the normal downstairs area. It's a lot bigger than you actually get to see. This is Judy's area. So it looks like it's all loaded in properly. There's just no people. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. It's gone on way longer than I wanted to. It's taken much longer than I wanted it to. Let's open CT really quick. That looks a bit different now. Nova City Tools. And I change it to day. Let's go through simple menu. Time animation. Daytime. Yep, it's just a random bridge support. And then again, it's not really Oh. That's why I wanted to change today. What is down here? Can we see the Phantom Liberty spaceship from here? At a certain point in the game, you can see the spaceship from Phantom Liberty down in, like, the middle. And there it is. That is a spaceship from Phantom Liberty. I will go down to it at some point if I can. But what is in here? If anything, why is this here? What loads into here? I'm gonna have to come back at a different point in time and check this out. It's another one of these. Is this from when you go into Johnny's memory or whatever? This is the first time, I think. When you first go into the relic and see Johnny. Because that's all they'd really be able to show. There's so many different variants of this room just placed throughout under the map, it's crazy. Let's go down here. I don't see anything else. These are probably just the walls. They're a little too big. Yep. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can quickly speed down. Wow, that's massive. I'm gonna see if I can quickly get to the ship. You see some of the mods I have installed then at the moment. Oops, wrong button. Let's set this up a bit higher and hopefully I don't... Why did it do that? Hopefully I don't hit a death plane again. This is also really far. Like, you can see by the mission marker just how far I'm going right now, and I'm going straight towards the ship. And it's still not really getting any bigger. Kilometer every second-ish? Huh. And here we go. Can barely see the map above. But here is a ship, I'm assuming from Phantom Liberty at some point. It's either the one they crash in, or it's from the end or something. I would really like to know what part this is from, but I'm going to go like this, position myself kind of right under it, and then go straight up, or as straight up as I can. Spin a little bit to keep myself centered. And it's under the water. There are a few things placed around under the water so that they can hide them under and around. What's this? Okay. And Death Bear. Something for the spaceport, so yeah. Considering it's right under the spaceport, it probably has something to do with the ending. But either way, this episode's finally done. Finally. So I'm gonna end it here. There are a few other episodes coming. Oh wow, the checkpoint was here? Why was the checkpoint here? That is weird. So yeah. And then that ship is like directly under one of these towers. I can't remember which one it is that you go to. And there's a death. Oh, maybe not. It's being weird now. Why does everything look so weird now? Yeah, this is some really weird lighting. Either way, that is it for this episode. a little bit of a teaser for one of the next upcoming episodes. Here's a school from one of the brain dances. And then here's a facility from another one of the endings. And yeah, there's tons and tons and tons of stuff out here. There's another little raised area off in that corner that way. That looks like it would be for something. And then this is where Judy grew up. Is it this one? It might be somewhere else. Like, what is that for? They're placed for something, but I don't know why. You can tell when it wants to run a death plane, but doesn't. Is this where... Yeah, this is where you meet Judy. And go dive down into this area. I'll check out this area at some point too. I'll figure out how I can make it easier to see. There's just a ton of garbage placed underneath it. That's weird, but either way. As usual, I will continue to check out more and see what I can find. Like, there's this area over here that looks like it would be good for something, and blah blah blah, but either way. It's not showing up at the moment, but now and then there's coordinates on the top right. If you have anywhere you want me to check out, you can either give me the coordinates for it, that show up around the map now and then, the mini-map, or... Where am I looking for? This way. Or you can just kind of give me directions on how to get to it. This is where they do the couple Johnny flashbacks. Yeah. You can guide me to it, show me where it is on the map, tell me how to get to it, access it, whatever, and I'll check it out. But either way, as usual. Oh, here's that other spot I was looking for. This looks like another spot that would load in when it's needed, but I haven't figured out what it's used for yet. And there's nothing really around that gives it away. Either way, as usual, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, anything you want me to check out, feel free to leave it in the comments below. And as always, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. A little palette test? That's interesting. They were testing ground textures here and they just left it in. Feels like such a big map, but it really isn't. Not by today's standards. I'm walking around on the bottom of the map. Like, this is as low as you can get, and I'm just walking around. Like, it won't even let me no-clip lower than this. Okay then.